So, hello! Welcome to Science Sunday. I am your host, Annie Wilson, and today we're going to be working with Hoag's object again. And we're going to be adjusting the colors. So, on to the science! Now that I got that all pulled up, so this is your morning. I am pretty tired. I had a very long night, and today was my grandfather's 90th birthday. So that was celebrated today. So this is why we're starting a bit late. Because I want to do all the things. And I really didn't feel like canceling 2 weeks in a row on you guys. So the goal for today is we're going to adjust the colors on Hoag's object, which is this beautiful ring galaxy right in front of us. So with that, see if, there we go. So from the adjustments we made last time, turned everything from funky colors to something a bit more realistic. And indeed, the center portion is a bright color compared to the outer ring, which is more of a blue. And yeah, just balance the colors a bit, see if we can make it prettier. I don't think I'm going to worry about these cosmic ray hits, which are these streaky things right here, and here, and here, and here. We could clone stamp them out, but I'm more worried about the color balance right now. And to me, getting rid of those is cosmetic stuff that can be done at the last minute. So, on the way home from my grandfather's birthday party, I chatted with my sister, who I haven't really got to chat with, and she was asking, "What do you stream?" I'm like, "I stream Photoshop." "What do you mean you stream Photoshop?" "What do you do on Photoshop?" "Well, I colorize Hubble images." "What?" "All the images we get from Hubble are black and white." "What?" "Yeah, really." "Whoa, man. You mean it's all in grayscale? We send this really expensive equipment up there and it captures grayscale images?" Yeah. So that's what we're doing. More science. And Cheerios for the dogs. So, that was a neat conversation to have with my sister. To try to explain quickly, this is what I do, and etc., etc. Oh, that's why we have that there. So, since it's been a little while, we're gonna turn off all these other groups. Maybe not. So, just as a refresher, because it's been a while, we have our red layer. And where is... oh, there it is. We have our red layer, and then we have our blue layer, which if we add that, gets that nice purple. Take it away, and you can see the blue. And if we add the green layer, get a nice little cayenne, and just pop it out and, see the green. So add them all back together, and that's what we get. So I like how the center is, but I want this blue outer thing to pop more. And I don't know if my backseat Photoshopper is watching today. If you are, don't be shy. We're going to play around with, I don't know, the things and stuff. Hi, Arinsto. or our instro, well, it's okay. It's okay. In a nutshell, what you need to know is I am tired and am very grateful for all of everybody's patience in being like, hey, what do you mean we're not streaming at the normal time? Oh yeah, the shoe sizes. Yeah, the pre-show conversation was totally the shoe size conversation. Anthony kind of slid past, and there were comments about how big his feet were. Make sure I'm clicking on the right one. Oops. Black. Oh, that's no good. That takes us back to where we were before. Maybe if we... Whoa, wrong blue. Maybe if we adjust curves, I guess? What happens when we turn the curves on? Actually, I don't hate it. I hate that one. We're just going to play around, see what we get. And I'm just going to auto the curves. You know, I have mixed feelings about the units of measurement we use. Because all our science stuff is metric. Some of my science classes will be, you know, doing things in metric, as you do. And then we have to go back to the rest of the world and use non-metric things, which is annoying. And then, you know, when I'm in the kitchen baking, you know, a lot of, ooh, that looks real nice, just auto-adjusting the curves. You know, some websites, we show both like ounces and grams, and my little scales that I use can do ounces and grams. And maybe it's just because of where the recipes are written, but, you know, it's easier or feels cleaner to measure out 8 and 0.75 ounces versus this odd number of grams. So for a while, I was like, metric everything. And now when I've been baking, because of the recipes I've been using, I'm like, you know, let's use ounces. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right, so I did auto for all the curves. And yeah, I don't think I've ever quite understood like what 43 means though. Is that literally 43 barley corns? Is that, you know, centimeters? Millimeters? Yeah, it's this weird juxtaposition, and I almost wish that we could go to one or the other. Also, the military in the US, because of NATO, you know, everything we measure is in meters. So, like, distances are in meters. I think that's the biggest thing, is distances being meters, because that's usually the most important thing. It's knowing, like, what 300 meters looks like versus 500 meters. What does this car look like when it's, you know, 500 meters ahead of you or 300 meters ahead of you? Alright, which curves layer am I working with? I want to collapse some of these. Yeah, the liquor industry totally did kind of switch, didn't they? And, industry too. There are a lot of industries that still are like, we don't want to use metric machining. I guess there's a lot of stuff in machining that still uses, maybe do I just want to click auto? Can I just adjust red? Boom, boom. Yeah, well, I was not in artillery. I was more concerned about how long am I going to be on this frickin' foot march. How long am I going to be on this frickin' foot march? Alright, so we're gonna play around with this. And really? Push button, make boom, get cookie! Wow, there's a lot going on in chat. Every Talk Superior liquor store with no pints or fifths or quarts can be found anywhere. Wow. Ugh. Which was weird being a satellite tech at Fort Sill. I did basic at Leonard Wood, which is also where the chemical people train, and the MPs, and the chemical MP transport. That's what it was. Yeah, it is totally lost in the woods. I think we were told, like, when we went out to the field, we were told stories of people that just wandered off and then died. Which, that's not traumatizing or anything. Why does it flip to that white so quickly? It's so weird to me. Look at the pretty purple, guys! Interesting. What happens if I do it over here? Not anything nearly as exciting as what I did over there. I'm just catching up on chat while I flop to my other screen. Fenville says, being a guy, I'm never lost. I always know exactly where I'm at. I may not know where that is, but I'm there. Oh my god. This is why we have GPS, people. Hurry, Tink, hurry. Get your snacks. Aw, Puck came in, and now the sun is going away. I know. Yeah. We went out to the county fair. We used to go out to county fair in a telescope. Trying to get people to look at the sun through a telescope is actually incredibly hard, by the way. Because everybody's like, should you really be doing that? And the answer is yes. Yes, you should be. But I think one year we had a picture that used a different filter, or was a different color than what our filter created. And, oh, nope, that does have a clipping mask. Okay, good. And, people were just like, what am I looking at? Oh, what did I do? This does not look pretty at all. The joys of figuring this out! I would be a little miffed if someone got my food and ate it. Be like, what did you do? Yeah, we're gonna be lazy and go all the way back to open. What did you do? I want my food. I paid for this food. There, this is looking a little better. It's really grainy. This is how I know that WSH crew are true friends. Why? Because, you know, we're all miffed about the food thing. Hi, Tinkerbell. Tinker, can you sit? Really? You're not gonna sit for me? You know, if Puck goes on camera, he'll sit. They saved you bacon? Oh my goodness! Alright, yeah. Yeah. That is some good friendship right there. How was last weekend anyways? Oh, good girl, Tinker. Good girl. I thought about going and then I was like, no. With my luck, I would have been sick or still, you know, concussed or... Fresh bacon. They saved you fresh bacon. That is some true friendship. Let's see, this is red. LL, what? What? Tinker sitting on camera? She'll do it occasionally. I feel like I missed something. This is green. Or is this green? No, this is blue. Yeah, no, don't discharge a gun in your apartment. That just sounds like a very bad idea. Like, I don't know if that'll really get you evicted, but that does sound like something that most places are gonna be like, nah, you're too much of a problem. You're too much of a problem tenant. Nah, you gotta go. Crossbar Hotel downtown. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that really sounds like a place you want to be. All right. You know, that looks good. It really does. Oops, that does not look so good. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Trying to, and I am working with the blue. I kind of want the blue to stay the way it is. So maybe I just need to play with the saturation. But it's already it's already saturated. It's 100% saturated. I don't know about oversaturating it. Do Germans really do that? Speak deliberate German gibberish to confuse foreigners? Is that really a thing? Maybe speak Dutch. Alright, so maybe if I change this opacity. Nope. Nope. Hmm. So is it this one that doesn't have? Nope, it has the clipping mask. Everything just looks really pixelated. Oh, there was frozen custard right next to the telescopes? What? Yeah, it is a pretty lavender, huh? What? I'm gonna delete this layer because These extra layers are confusing me. And they don't need to be there. Alright, so what about candied bacon and frozen custard? That would be amazing. Actually, I should probably save this. There we go. Cake Planet Pops? I am a little envious that I didn't go. Oh, man. Sounds like you guys had a really good time. It might. It might. Ooh, I wonder what Vibrance does. Use previous layer to create clipping mask. Cancel. Adjustment layer, Vibrance. We're gonna turn off the other groups to see what the heck this does. Why? Why does that look so terrible? Yeah, but that's what lactate is for. It's totally what lactate is for. Totally what lactate is for. That looks better. What? What do you mean it disappeared in Austin? You should still be able to get like generic lactose. How? How does it just disappear? There, have some more dogs. I blame the mind control drugs the military feed me acting up. Oh my goodness. That's a sure way to kick off a conspiracy there. You know, we're gonna do that. Let's see if that brings out the blue. That does not look nearly as terrible as what I was expecting. That bright green star, though, kind of annoys me. And I think I might just... Let's see, is this the green? I think we're going to get rid of it. What do you mean no hating on the green? Just leave the... Oh. Wow, there is so much happening. So much happening. Alright, nope, nope. This little green star is going away. Yeah, why isn't it... I don't know if it's a hot pixel or what. Alright, so we're going to add layer mask. I don't remember how to do this. I know it's a thing. Add layer mask. Green pea galaxies? What? Are you guys just breaking me now? I feel like you're breaking me now. Edit in quick mask mode. Why isn't it doing a thing? Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. We're just gonna leave it be. What? Green pea galaxies? Tinkerbell? If you're gonna bark, do it on camera so everybody can appreciate your cuteness. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it. Because as much as it bothers me, short of, you know what? I know what I can do to it. I know what I can do to it. Where's that cloning stamp? Or spot healing brush. That'll work. Ha! See? See? Now it's gone. Wahahahahahahahahaha. Alright, turn on... That bothers me a whole lot less. So... let's go back to... this vibrance thing. Add adjustment layer. Vibrance. Okay. Found little green galaxies at the Galaxy Zoo, called them green pea in the forum as citizen science discovery. What? Okay. I don't even know if I have a Firefox window thingy set up. Let's see, shall we? Alright, we're totally checking this out. We're going to take a break from, you know, this nonsense that I'm doing right now. Hi, Disillusioned! I don't think I've seen you around before. Hello, and welcome to this stream. And... Firefox... Properties... And transition! Alright, so now we're looking at P Galaxy. P Galaxy, also referred to as a green pea or green pea, might be a type of luminous blue compact galaxy. What? Which is undergoing very high rates of star formation. So called because of their small size and greenish appearances in the images taken by Sloan Digital Sky Survey. That's pretty... There, see? Right there. Citizen science. Totally in the thing. That's super cool. And see Lehman Alpha emission from Greenpeace on that page. In May 2015, authors published a paper titled I'm Lightyear Alpha? I don't know what that is. Emission from green peas, the role of circumgalactic gas density covering and kinematics. Motivation of the work was to understand why some galaxies have this emission while others don't. A host of physical conditions in the galaxies regulate the output of the spectral feature, hence understanding its emissions is fundamentally important for understanding how galaxies form and how they impact their intergalactic surroundings. Blue got green shifted. Oh wait. Lyman Alpha is totally the LYA. I get it. Lyman Alpha. So common at these ref shifts that Lyman Alpha would be so common in the green peas as well. Observations with HST using the COS proved this to be true for a sample of 10 GPs. Alright, yeah, this is a lot of science. Okay, cool. So they do stuff. Yeah, this is totally beyond my pay grade. Blech, pay grade. So, back to Photoshop. That's still a pretty cool thing, though. It is totally a cool thing. Yay for cool things. Alright. Yeah, that's, yeah. So let's see what this setting does. As we go back to Photoshop. Vibrant seems to do nothing. Okay. Yeah, totally. Go citizen science. Why is it not doing anything? Huh. Maybe it's the layer order? Yeah, that makes sense. Because it would need to be above hue saturation. Alright, let's turn on these other things. Oh shoot, she was searching for foods, and now she's standing just off the corner. Or just off camera. Go, Tink! Go, Tink, go! Go, Tink, go! Go, Tink, go! Alright, let's turn back on these other layers and see what this looks like. So on my monitor, on my main monitor, it does look like this is very blue, but on my second monitor, it looks very lavender. But they are definitely, distinctly two different things. And I can see how the saturation does affect it. I know, right? She is a good vacuum. Sometimes too good. Yeah, I like the wispy bits too. I mean, outside the wispy bits out here, they look good. I might totally cave and get rid of the, I'm just playing around with vibrant settings now. Probably gas. honestly. Set this back to 0. I wonder what this will look like. Oh. Oh, I have to put it above levels. Ooh, wow. Yeah, no, we don't want to mess with vibrance on that one. I'm just playing around with stuff right now. I guess to get a better idea of what this does, I should turn off the other things. Why are you making that comment, Paranor? Although Puck's look is kind of like, where's all the food? Here you guys go. Dog looked at his chat. Everyone stay still. He's a good boy. Puck's my good boy. I wonder what this will look like with everything else. Puck is totally my good boy. Alright, so this one, and then we'll add an adjustment layer to this. What was it? Vibrance? Okay. Bump that up above things. Nah, I don't like that. Turn off the other groups so I can see what I'm looking at. That would make a pretty ugly dot in the middle of the thing. Yeah. It's not at all the effect I'm going for. Vibrance does the same thing. Yeah, some of those pictures are crazy. I did a stream once where I just circled for a while. You know what? I don't know. I don't think I like the vibrance added to the other two layers. So I think I'm just going to turn it off or delete it. I think I'm just going to leave it off. Yeah, some of those are hard. Like, really hard. I don't know. Is the stream still frozen? Is the dog moving? Because if the dog's moving, the stream's not frozen. Sometimes he just kind of pauses, though. Hey, Puck. Hey, Puck. Hey, Puck. Hey, Puck. Hey, Puck. Get over there. Ugh. Screen's not moving. I'm not doing a lot on the screen right now. Or do you mean Puck's, like, not moving? Hit refresh. Sometimes that fixes it. Sometimes that fixes it. Like they changed something. Huh, I wonder what's going on with that. Let's see if I can... Twitch does weekends on... Twitch does updates on weekends, always twitchier. Yeah, well, you know. Plus, I'm not a big Fortnite streamer, so why would I get priority for anything? Why would we get priority for everything? For anything? Blech, excuse me. Let me look at the stream health real quick. Should be good. Hey, Fluffy. Oh, sorry, Tink. I didn't mean to pelt you. So, for comparison, real quick. Open recent. Never trust a rabbit with directions. What happens when you trust a rabbit with directions? Alright, so just as a comparison, the image I have up on the screen, because I'm assuming the screen is refreshed now, is what we stopped at last time, and this is what we have now. And I like what we have now. I feel like we can see a lot more of the detail. I feel like we made progress. I'm just kind of flipping back and forth so you guys can see. Of course, I can't get them lined up at all. But yeah, I like what we have. Well, yeah, that's why we're mapping Vesta, is because, you know, Vesta has weird geography. Okay. So, I kind of want to smooth out the fuzziness, and I kind of want to get rid of the, Yeah, Vesta totally is done. I think I went back to try to work on something. I was like, nope, you're not allowed. You are not allowed. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to flip some layers off because I want to see where all of these cosmic ray hits are. I have a feeling they're all in blue, which does not make me happy. Because that, unfortunately, is also where the gas is, and I'm worried that if I take out the like closer cosmic ray hits, that I'm going to mess up the gas cloud. Okay, so you wanna know what? I'm gonna call it for the day, because looking at what we had last time and looking at what we have now, the colors are better. Yeah, I like what I've futzed with. The colors are better. You can see more of the cloud. And the center part totally is a different color than the outer part, which is what I was definitely aiming for. So, yeah, anybody have any questions? Totally gonna save this. Dinner and a Bloody Mary sounds amazing. So, for those of you across the pond, is pumpkin beer a thing? Like, curious minds want to know, is pumpkin beer a thing? Because last night we went out and um yeah, there were like 4 different pumpkin beers on tap kind of thing, and it was amazing. Yeah, I know. I know pumpkins are American. Pumpkins are totally American. Totally. So, our sweet potatoes are American too, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. I think pumpkin beers totally are a hipster craft beery thing, but uh, a lot of the beer, or a lot of the beers, a lot of the bars around here serve mostly American beer, and a lot of the ones that we go to serve mostly American craft beer. So there's that. But I was just curious because I had like 4 different pumpkin beers last night, and it was just interesting. Yeah, green beer during St. Patrick's Day is normal. Is it not called St. Patrick's Day in Canada? Is it really Irish Day? Huh. Culture is weird. Anyway, y'all have been great. Uh totally thank you for your patience in, you know, with me broadcasting a little later in the day. I really uh oh, the 4 pumpkin beers sounds lovely. It was different. They were all it was a Southern Tier Pumpkin, and one was like chai tea infused, one was aged in a barrel, and I think one had cold pressed coffee in it. And I used the app called Untapped to keep track of what I drink, and the event I went to last night had all 4 of those beers on tap, so I tried all of them, and the chai one was definitely my favorite. I'm usually a cider girl, but the chai out of the 4, if I had to pick one, I would drink the chai one again. So, well, yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap things up. Oh no, Puck has fluff on his fluff. You had fluff on your fluff, buddy. Um, but yeah, thank you all for being patient and being amazing. I really appreciate you guys sticking around till much later in the day to join me while I stumble through Photoshop. Yeah, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna take the puppies and go to bed. You're covered in Velcro. Yes, yes, you are, Parador. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for, chatting with me. Thanks for waiting till later in the day to hang out with me, and I will see you all next time. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey, Buck. Sit. Sit. Sit.